with the signs, you can see the message is clear, like that one says, no reopening of Detroit schools until we're safe from COVID-19. Another sign that says, VD must go now. This sign says, no, 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 face-to-face school, protect kids' lives. This man right here, he is Benjamin Royal. He is a 5th grade teacher at DPS. Tell me what you guys are doing here today. What kind of message do you want out there for our community to understand?
Right, the message is that the schools are not safe to reopen, and the year should be starting completely online. That is the only safe option. Teachers voted last night 90%, over 90%, which is a vote of no confidence in the superintendent's plan to reopen. And we're saying just close the schools now. That is the only safe option.
And so what is the plan if DPS continues with their in-person plan?
Well, I can tell you this much, that I'm not going to be stepping foot into any school building under that plan. It's just too dangerous. I'm not going to risk my lives. I'm not going to risk my students' lives or their families' lives for the sake of this reopening plan. It's just got to be shut down. VD's got to resign. That's the bottom line. He's imperiling and endangering the entire community with this reopening plan.
But what do you say to people who are saying it's better for students to be in class? There's ways to keep the students and teachers safe.
There are no ways to keep students and teachers safe in an enclosed setting, and it's not worth the risk of lifelong brain damage. It's not worth the risk of death. The schools just have to be closed until this pandemic is contained. It's not worth the risk involved.
And what do you say to people who are saying, well, you're out here, you're protesting, do you feel safe enough to be out here but not safe enough to be in the school?
What's clear from the available evidence is that the greatest danger of spread is in enclosed spaces like schools. It is not being in outdoor spaces. That's where you're actually safest, but it's those enclosed spaces like schools and classrooms that are where the greatest danger of spread is.
And so what is the fear if they decide still in-person classes? You already said you're not showing up to school.
Right. The fear is that if the classroom's open, if the school's open, there will be outbreaks at the school level. The students and teachers involved in those outbreaks will be taking the infection back home to their families and communities, and it's going to lead to another surge in the city. That's what we want to prevent.
All right, thank you so much, Benjamin. Now we do have a statement from DPS-CD School Board and Superintendent Nikolai Vidi. It's a joint statement. They say, while we acknowledge the action taken today by DFT, we are also confident the school board and the district in discussion with DFT will result in a safe reopening of schools. And Alicia, we are less than 3 weeks away from when school is supposed to start. They have to figure this out because you heard from Benjamin, that teacher. He says he and many other teachers are not going to show up to school if they continue with in-person classes. We're live in News Center. I'm Simon Chowdhury for 7 Action News.